I feel that I'm really close to completing my setup. That's because today I bought this. Let's talk about it. This is the Govee Glide wall light. If you are into desk setups, then you might already know what this is. A few other companies out there makes these types of lights, companies like Nanoleaf, Lifex, and Philips Hue, but I went with the Govee light just because it's relatively cheaper. For 5,500 pesos, you get an RGB LED wall light with smart features, integration to smart home assistants, and a wide range of control. Is that worth your money? Let's find out. Alright, let's start with the unboxing. This is pretty well packaged. All the parts inside is well separated with individual protection. The one I bought was the 6+1 variant, which comes with 6 bars and 1 corner piece. And aside from that, you get the control box, the adapter, the manuals, and the guide. I appreciate having an actual guide with really helpful instructions as opposed to just having a QR code which you'd have to scan and go to an online link for the guide. And that's really it. Overall, it's a very good unboxing experience. When it comes to the build quality compared to the cheaper China brands out there, this is 3 levels higher. The build quality and plastic on this one does not feel brittle and easy to break. Each bar measures about 30 centimeters, making it a total of 180 centimeters if you'd connect them in a straight line. The wires on the control box and the adapter really feels high quality. The locking mechanism on the bars feels really good. There's a satisfying click on each one when you connect them. It feels a little bit stiff, but to be honest, that only means that the connection will be all the more secure. Each bar comes with 3M stickers pre-applied on the back, which means there's no need for drilling and screws. Okay, now let's move into the installation. This one was fairly easy to install. First, I needed to visualize how I wanted it to look in my wall. There's a couple of options I could have went with this, but I went with an inverse L shape, if that makes any sense. Next, I had to attach it to the wall. The good thing is there are 3M stickers in the back, so I didn't need to drill anything. I just needed to make sure they're straight, and that's where this guy comes in. I call it the bubble because it looks like a water bubble, to be honest. The one thing I did not like about the installation is that you'd had to start from the end, going all the way back to where the socket is or the control box is. This felt a little bit awkward. I would have wanted it if we could have started from the socket, the control box, all the way to the end. Once you install all the light bars and connect the control box, you will get a notification that tells you that everything is connected correctly. And by the way, this is really bright. At 100%, it lights up my whole room. Most of the time, I only leave it at 30%. And as for the app installation, this one is pretty straightforward. All you have to do is download the app, make an account, and then add your Wi-Fi information to the app. And after that, it's only really following the prompts and you should be all set. Easy peasy. Alright, now let's talk about the app features. The Govee app has so much more features compared to the other brands out there like Smart Life and the Mi Home app. This can be good or bad depending on how you use it. The home screen shows you all the different devices you've added as well as the rooms in your home. It also shows you devices you've grouped together as well as commands that you've already done. And in the wall light tab itself, you'll have some options for control. You can set the timer, change the brightness, select your control theme, and refresh the connection. And as for the control modes, you have 4 broad categories. You have music, you have color, you have scenes, and DIY. Just by looking at this, you can already tell that this has so much more compared to Smart Life and the other ones I've tested in the past. And on top of that, you have the community tab where you can download user-created profiles. And in my opinion, this is probably one of the best features of this app because to be honest, the best color schemes is available there. Just like the one I'm using right now. And lastly, you also have the store and the socials tab, which to be honest, it's a bit too much for me. I would go into the Govee app to use the light itself. I'm not gonna go there to socialize. But overall, I feel that this is the strengths of the Govee light. And here's some different color schemes to give you an idea of what you can achieve with the Govee light. Alright, so should you get this RGB LED light? For the price, it provides a lot of value, especially if you compare them to the likes of Nanoleaf, LifeX, and Philips Hue. If you want to level up your desk setup with an RGB light that integrates with smart home, you can't go wrong with this one. And that's the end of the video. If you're interested to see more videos on desk setups, I created a playlist for ergonomic chairs I've tested in the past. As always, I'll see you in the next one.